How are we doing, everybody? Good morning. It feels to me that every time I'm in Athens, we start the vlog in this here forest. Park. Sorry about that. Parks do look like forests for the Athenians. We seem to be at war with nature here in Athens, man. I mean, we don't trust it to sustain life, you know? Look at this fascinating mosaic of this, on the dress of this lady. I'm here to watch AEK play. AEK played against Craiova yesterday. I will show you the footage from that masterpiece of a game, man. I mean, what a bliss that was. And we are also playing against OFI on Sunday. I also have a ticket for the OFI game. Besides that, we do have stuff to talk about. So join me in today's vlog. So we are back at the place where the Greeks imprisoned the Tortugas. And look at this water, man. This is a horrendous looking water. Oh, look at this. The favorite church of the channel. How on earth did we manage to squeeze that thing under this hotel? Did you see the stadium of Apollon as the train was passing by it? You see, Apollon, together with Panionios, are refugee teams, of course, but there is a difference between those two and AEK and PAOK. AEK and PAOK were founded by refugees in Greece, which is not the case for Apollon or Panionios. Those two teams were actually founded in Asia Minor, in Izmir, Smyrni, the Greek name of that city, and the teams themselves became refugees, you know, they were kicked out of their home city. So for me, this is essentially the second time that I am coming here in the last couple of days. The first time was the game against Craiova. I will show you the footage a little bit later on, because first we need to do, guess what, the stadium tour, man. I mean, I have been complaining about stadium tours all over the planet. Let's see what AEK does. If AEK also plays with our patience. The team certainly does, man. I mean, what a mythical remontada we made against Craiova. And another thing that I want to show you, actually I will show you this immediately, because it fits very nice with the area, you know. The last time I was in Athens, that was about a month and a half ago, I actually met probably the most famous supporter of AEK. I met Mr. Skulli. Look at this, man, I cannot believe this. If he was allowed to get out, I don't know what I would do, man. Does your team have supporters in Trinidad and Tobago? Mine does. So big up Skulli. I will show you now the footage with Mr. Skulli and our very interesting walk in the area of AEK, Nea Philadelphia. Enjoy, and I will see you later. Now this is gonna be a great video, man. First of all, we have a special guest. Second of all, I haven't fucking been here for almost a year. It's, yeah, it's depressing. We bloody appreciate football, man, here in Athens. Look at this. Famous Brazilian players. Look at our guy, man. Look at him marching.
This guy here.
Yo.
Wagwan, man. Add to the battle.
Wagan, my brother.
Hey.
How are we doing, Skulli?
I'm good. Actually live right now. I was just going live until
You're joking.
No, I'm not joking. Yeah.
How old are you, mate?
29.
Bloody hell, I'm 16. Look at this. It's because of AEK.
Yes.
I mean,
Does give you a lot of years.
AEK is a very stressful club, man. So, what do you think?
Yeah, beautiful, man.
Temple, right?
Yeah.
You saw all the graffitis and everything?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they carry by a good souvlaki spot though.
Good souvlaki spot, yeah. The pesky Tobagoans. First of all, that graffiti up there is of Dimitris. Dimitris was the historical leader of our ultra group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Original 21. He basically founded the group back in 1982. He was also responsible for the headquarters of the ultra group in which is close to the Panathinaikos Stadium.
Okay.
Like really close.
Okay.
Yeah, and the rest is history, I guess. I mean, very inspirational guy, this one. And Commando Ultra.
Commando Ultra, of course.
You know, right? But it's nice. I mean, this was not here. So he passed away some months ago. This was not here. This is a first kind of tribute, right? It was a heartbreaking event, his death. You cannot imagine how many people this guy has been an inspiration for. Like, yeah. Look, so this is essentially the name of the main fan club, you know. This word in Greek, domatiaki, it means a little room, because the space is actually quite small, you know.
Okay.
And it's the one that is situated very close to the Panathinaikos Stadium.
Okay.
I cannot believe that I'm watching myself on your screen, man. What's going on, man?
They got add to the mortal. They have a camera like mine, the Osmo
Pocket 3.
Pocket 3, yeah.
Which gets us kicked out of most stadiums.
Oh, serious?
Like, you can't believe that, man. I mean, it's horrible.
Okay.
I have a collection of teams that don't allow me to get in with this shit.
Okay, wow.
They think it's big, and it's extremely small. I don't get it.
Who is this guy?
Freddy Krueger.
Okay.
Freddy Krueger is actually the symbol of Commando Ultra.
Okay.
But okay. So Mr. Skulli here is from Tobago. You know, Trinidad and Tobago. We had this glorious player from Trinidad and Tobago, Levi Garcia. Probably he was the best player in the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, I guess. Unfortunately, very injury prone.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But you know that, huh?
He didn't get injured since he left AEK though. Since he went to Spartak, he hasn't been injured.
Look at, listen to this man. I mean, he hasn't had any single injury since he left our club.
Since he left AEK, yeah.
Bloody hell, man, I cannot believe this. We kill the players here. So Nea Philadelphia, the area, is essentially an immigrant area. You know the story with the immigrants of Minor Asia?
Yeah, from Minor Asia.
Minor Asia, yeah.
That was before he called Turkey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of AEK, the AEK people, AEK and PAOK, to be fair.
Okay, yeah.
PAOK also. Come from Istanbul, Constantinople, you know. And when the war happened in 1922, and we had the exchange of populations, essentially people from what is now Turkey ended up in Athens mainly, all the major cities, but also mainly in Athens. And this is one major hub for them, you know. Have a look at this area, man. I mean, this is so typical. This is obviously a very new building, but in the same philosophy as the rest. And you can actually see the older one. So look at that and look at this. Same philosophy, different time frame, but it respects the architecture. And this is so typical of the very first people who managed to construct here, you know, to build their houses, make their families and everything, you know. And it feels, I mean, little roads like this one, they actually feel like a village.
Yeah, like a village, yeah.
So the names of the roads are names that refer to the old land, you know, to Minor Asia and to communities of Greeks back there. You know the story about the exchange of populations, right?
Yes. I know about that.
On my island, for example, Crete.
Oh, you from Crete? Okay.
I'm from Crete, yeah. The thing is that you had a huge Turkish community living in Crete, you know? And in 1922, all these people left. I mean, imagine, I don't know the numbers actually, hundreds of thousands probably, people exchanging, you know?
Okay.
Living from one place to the other. If you have a life there for many years, I mean, the Ottoman Empire was 400 years in Greece, right?
Yes.
So imagine generations after generations living here, and equally for Greeks who were living in Minor Asia, in Istanbul and the other places, Smyrna, all of a sudden being forced out.
Ooh.
It happened. It happened in a blink of an eye, you know. For the Greek immigrants, there was a place to go, you know, here. They didn't have it easy. Initially, the Greeks who were living here, they were positive with the newcomers, but of course they were not so positive with, you know, having a lot of them.
A little bit like fair enough.
You know, so there were troubles, like really. Do you recognize this? Los Angeles, right?
Los Angeles, yeah.
But it's not. I mean, it refers to Alexandra's Avenue. Leophoros is avenue in Greek, right?
Oh.
And Alexandra is the name of the road. It's one of the main arteries in Athens, and it's the place where the Panathinaikos Stadium is. Okay. And also our small fan club, main headquarters, you know? MTP is Marseille also.
Yes, Marseille.
It's not the same group as Commando Ultra.
Okay.
I mean, MTP is on the opposite stand than Commando Ultra, and it means Marseille trop puissant. It means Marseille too powerful, you know?
Okay. Wow.
Too strong. So a different AEK supporter group have friendship with them, and different with Commando Ultra. For all of you who are sending messages about AEK tickets, buying AEK tickets is easy. You basically buy them from the website. However, since most of you come from abroad, you should come here a little bit earlier before the game to this place here. Try and remember it. To actually get the ticket itself. What you buy from the club is proof of ticket. It's not the ticket itself.
Original of Paradise.
Dedicated to all the people who've passed away, you know? So look at this, man. The thing is empty. This is our chance, probably the only chance, to make a selfie with the eagle. Let's see. How do we fit? Oh, bloody hell, I have wings. This is great. Check out the Christmas spirit, man, in Philadelphia. Nice, isn't it? Flipping hell, man. So this guy speaks Greek, which is great, but we need to ask him what's happening if foreign visitors come, you know? All right, this is the moment, man. Let's see how comfortable our boys are. Bloody hell, man, this is a disaster. This is a very comfortable chair. Flipping hell, we are doomed. We need to make them out of wood to keep everybody on edge. This is way too comfy, man. It's Genoa levels. So the other day against Craiova, we were sitting up there. This is where the ultras sit, and over there on the other side are the visitors. I'm not gonna lie, the thing is gorgeous, even as a tour, you know? And what do you guys think of all this plexiglass, man? I mean, look at this. For one reason or another, we are forced to have plexiglass all over the place. An extremely annoying plexiglass, mind you. Yeah, this was the old stadium of AEK. It was in exactly the same spot. So this is an absolutely wonderful sculpture, man. Look at this. With all the memorabilia of the refugees. What's ironic, though, is that it's situated in the VIP sector of the stadium.
Το 60-65 σταμάτησε για να τρέξει φωτογραφία. Πήγαν σε έρευνες να πανηγυρίσουν μαζί με τους ποδοσφαιριστές.
Check out the net in front of the Ultras stand. By the way, this one is lifted. In the game against OFI, we will be sitting somewhere here. So this will be the view, plexiglass view. Right, so what are we thinking, man? Do we like the AEK Stadium tour? I cannot believe that I'm going to give my team a low grade, man. I mean, look, it's definitely not the level of experience as in Marseille, Bilbao, all these teams that they leave you alone, Anfield. They let you go alone and wander the place so that you can have your time, I asked the guy in Greek what happens if foreigners join the tour, and he said that he's translating him or his colleagues. So I guess it's okay for the foreigners. When we were at Palmeiras, we had no such luxuries. We did with Sao Paulo, though. So yeah, man, let's give a 7 to the most glorious team in Greece. So one thing that he mentioned, and I think I've never mentioned it, when I come here for the vlogs, is that every gate, every entrance of the stadium has the names of places in Minor Asia, nowadays Turkey, that Greeks used to live and from which they essentially migrated here. And there is one gate, one entrance that bears the name of the historical leader of Original 21, Dimitris. Look who we have here, man. Do you remember when we were back in Sevilla? Matias Almeida. This is essentially the museum of the team. You can buy a combined ticket, for everything, for the museum of the team, the stadium tour, and the reason why I'm here, the museum of refugees, which is a very important place that we host here in the AEK Stadium. Just look at this shirt, man. This is a massively charming shirt. So let me show you this, man. These are the presidents slash owners of AEK, right? For example, this is the guy that is the current owner, the previous one that built the stadium, and this one, this is a very special character, man. This is essentially the only guy that spent everything for the team. He died poor, So kudos to Lucas here, Lucas Barlos, a very special president slash owner in the history of our team. These are famous people who support the team, right? Let me show you this guy. He is the one who took down the flag of the Nazi Germany from the Parthenon in the period of the Second World War. And this is, of course, Turkey now, right? With Crete, my island. So a week ago, AEK played, let's see, they played in Samsun against Samsun Sport over there. Samsun being also a place of refugees, essentially, right? Pontic refugees, and it's also a place of the Pontic genocide. There is a very strong correlation between the team and the church, hence the two-headed eagle, right? The church has always been, I think we talked a little bit about it when I was in Cyprus, part of the identity of the immigrants, So the church is also very much represented in this museum. as it is in the stadium itself. We literally have a small chapel inside the stadium, as is music. I mean, the immigrants, the refugees from Minor Asia brought music with them, man. And probably most of you have heard or know already rebetiko. Rebetiko being the Greek blues. And just like that enters nationalism. Look at this map, man. The map of Great Greece, Great Hellas, which includes many parts of Minor Asia and Thrace. If you ask me, it's amazing how influenced we have been as a nation to the wheels of the great powers, you know? Great Britain pushed for the Greek government of the time to make a march, essentially in Minor Asia, where, of course, Kemal Atatürk with his young Turks defended their lands and ended up in this Minor Asia disaster, and all the refugees, and a lot of blood being spilled. I mean, look at this scene, man. These are essentially Greeks of Smyrni, of Izmir, welcoming the ships of the Greek Navy. So I think it was in the first video of Athens that we have in the channel, we talked a little bit about Spiros here, player of AEK, member of the Communist Party of Greece, from back in the day that, you know, utopias were romantic still, which Communist Party of Greece literally has its headquarters in this here area. Let's go and have a look while I will be telling you the fascinating story of yesterday's opponent, man. Because, as you probably know, I am a Romania aficionado. I mean, I love Romania, man. Romania is my second favorite country after Greece. Italy and Argentina being close third. Craiova is one of those Romanian teams that suffered the effects of tendency of Romanian football to destroy teams. I mean, we have Steaua and we have the FCSB. We have, I don't remember how many Dinamos or Rapid. Almost the same thing happened to Timișoara. Timișoara escaped. Thank God for that. We like Timișoara. But the story of Craiova is crazy. So bear with me here. Check it out. A little graffiti of South winners from Marseille. So it was in 2011, if I'm not completely mistaken, when the original team, the original club, Universitatea Craiova, went bankrupt and got dissolved. So the president of the team at the time, he was a former supporter, former ultra. That guy, he went on and he formed what he considered to be the continuation of Universitatea Craiova. And he named the team FC Universitatea Craiova 1948, considering that it is the direct successor of the previous team. Now, unfortunately for that guy, the city hall had other ideas. You see, the city hall had the ambition to win the elections, so they decided to form their own successor of the previous team. And not only that, but they backed this team with a new stadium which stadium, by the way, it looks extremely similar to Velodrome. It's very beautiful, that's what I'm trying to say. You realize what happened next, right? There were suddenly two teams in the same city, both of them wearing white and blue, both of them having essentially the same badge. I mean, it was extremely similar. It still is. And one of them had the support of the guy that managed to bankrupt the first team, the original team, while the other one had the support of the city hall and the politics. So the team that AEK played yesterday is the second one, is the one that was formed by the city hall. What's extremely interesting in this story are the ultras. So previously, before this particular schism, this is the definition of schism, right? Before that, the ultras of both teams, they were supporting the original one, and they were, brothers. After this division, it all went to hell. I mean, they have a fierce derby. Now they don't have anything because one of the two is playing in Europe, European football. The other one is in the lower leagues of Romanian football. They are not doing well at all. But the fact that the ultras were previously brothers in arms and now they are divided into two is, in my books, it's fascinating. I mean, I cannot believe that these things happen. And they do. I mean, remember Steaua and FCSB? Those two sets of fans were previously supporting the same team, the original Steaua. The hell, man. Romanian football. You never get bored. As for this building in front of me, not the Periptero, the one behind, this is the headquarters of the Greek Communist Party. About 5 minutes from the AEK Stadium. Check it out. What a thing, isn't it? If you ask me, being a communist in this day and age is kind of, I don't know what to say about it. But I have friends in there, so I will mind my words. Because as most of you know, I have lived in Romania for almost 10 years. I have seen the results of that weird combo between human nature and a political utopia. And it doesn't end up good, I tell you that. If you know anybody from the Eastern Bloc, the former Eastern Bloc, they will tell you about it. This is the incredible story of Universitatea Craiova, the opponent of AEK. So, this is the point where I will drop the footage from the game between the two teams. Incredible game, man. I mean, I cannot believe that we managed to turn it around from 2-0. Enjoy the footage and we'll talk later. Bye-bye for now.
Γεια σας, ευχαριστούμε τον OFI.
guys see the art behind this whole scenario here? How are we doing, everybody? Today we have AEK against OFI. And have a look at this man. This is the Greek Parliament. The marble heart of our democracy. You vote, you delegate power. And the people inside this building have just one job, to make sure you're safe. At least that's the deal, you know? At least on paper. And right here, almost casually placed, this is not decoration, mind you. This is a memorial of the names of the dead kids from the Tempi disaster. Someone chose this exact spot to remember them. And it's interesting, you know, because it's in the Parliament Square. It's not, I don't know, at a random corner behind one of these buildings or something, you know? A small street, away from the public eye. I mean, what do you guys make of that? It's like two trains on the same track, you know? It wasn't an earthquake or, I don't know, fate. Two trains, same track, no safeguards, no responsibility, no nothing. And then again, you have people who decided to paint the names of their children in front of that building, in front of that very institution that is designed to do exactly that. Prevent something like this from happening. And what does that say about how the Greeks view their state? This is a genuine question, you know? Concepts like responsibility, accountability, that's the most important one, closure, you know? The major subject of our channel, for fuck's sake. I don't have any serious answer about any of this. What I do know, however, is that the Greek ultras, rivals, in stadiums all over the country, they sing chants, not for a team, but for what they perceive as a failed state, you know? One that totally failed to prevent something like this from happening. Let me show you this one. This is a very important lady for our cultural heritage. This is Maria Callas. In the previous days I made a discovery that if true, it's, I mean, wow. It was wow for me. You see, according to the internet, the guy responsible for managing the Maria Callas estate is no other than a lawyer of the family of the president of Golden Dawn. You know, the criminal organization that was once the far-right, ultra-nationalist, fascist party of our turbulent Greek politics. And I repeat, I have no idea if any of this is true. But it's on the internet. It's on documentaries on Golden Dawn, you know? Weird, if true. Because this estate is essentially responsible for the public image of Maria Callas. Look at this guy, man, Konstantinos Paleologos. This guy was the very last emperor of Byzantium when Constantinople fell to the Ottomans. What do you guys think of all this? And we haven't even mentioned the whole thing with the frauds of European funds on agriculture. Here's the thing, right? It appears that some Greeks have actually declared ownership of livestock capable of filling 2 or 3 countries the size of Greece. I mean, and all of this in order to gain access to these European funds, allegedly. Check out this place, man. Would you like to have your coffee here? So yeah, that was everything from our visit to Athens. to this great city where we watched AEK literally destroy everyone and our nerves. So, regarding yesterday's game, I have nothing to say, man. I sang a lot more than usual. I filmed a lot less than usual. And I had a lot more fun than usual. This is the last video of the year for the channel. Man, I really want to thank everyone. Like, this year has been a bliss, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it doesn't look like the typical sabbatical that you would expect from, I don't know, someone. But for me, it was... Yeah, I'm lost for words, actually. So, enjoy your holidays, everyone. Happy New Year to everyone. And I will see you in 2026. Bye-bye for now.